What's going on, motherfuckers? Here is another cold morning. Very, very cold morning. That's Domestik Violence Racing. And I'm going to get some prep done on this motor. I was just way too tired last night. So let's pull the intake and the trans off. And maybe even get far enough into it to see what happened to the motor. So stay tuned. Let's get it. So we're back again. Got the harness and manifolds off. Well, harness is 90% off. I gotta take the power steering pump off to get to the front harness there behind the power steering pump. I could probably get to it, but I ain't want to risk it considering I've had bad luck with the harness so far. So this is where we're at. I'm gonna pull the alternator off and then pull the intake off. Throw the I think I want to tap the lower intake for the and block off the coolant passages. I'll show you guys in a minute here. But just give you a quick update. That's where we're at. That's the turbo manifold. It's pretty gross looking, but it works. So, alrighty. Let's finish disassembling this shit. So we got the upper intake off. Ran into a bit of an issue here. There's some ice blocking some of the bolt holes I need for the lower intake. So, handy dandy descaler. This should be interesting. I'll try right here first. I think I'm low on air pressure. Give me 1 second, guys. Pretty sure there's a bolt down here. Maybe not. All right. Hammer. Hammer. Or is that just
ice?
Might have to pull this bracket off.
Say loosen. Let's call it.
I think I just gotta pull this bracket off.
Now pulling the bracket off. Should I tap the corner?
So, I forgot I had these, had the coolant elbows in that bracket. That's why I couldn't get the intake off. But, the intake's ready to come off now. Should be anyway. Some of these must still be tight. There's something. I just gotta take the bolts out.
It's that one.
There we go.
Yay.
There we go. There we go. I kind of want to just snatch his head off real quick because he will be fine.
I'm really thinking the bearing, crank bearing.
Yeah. Probably won't see nothing up top.
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna see what we saw in the other one.
Dude, we fucking might. I'm going to need a cup. You can kill that. All right, what's going on, guys? So, got the intake upper and lower off. I got the upper in the car. Lower is here. I'm gonna put a dime in right here. I was leaking coolant and pushing it through. I'm not sure why, but let's just eliminate the possibility of it being that hole that runs up through the throttle body. So, shit, I don't know which way that routes. I might need to keep that hole. We'll see. But yeah, I was pushing coolant out through right there. So I'm gonna see if I can block that hole off. I'm gonna have to do some research. I'm pretty sure I can though. And this motor 100% has a bent rod. I was able to spin it one way, spin it backwards, and then I was able to spin it forward a little bit, then it locked and I heard something making noise. So I bent the rod. Sweet. And as far as this goes, I'm about to wrap my manifold. I'm gonna give you guys a nice little angle on that here. Give me a second. This is my DIY manifold. The driver's side is just a factory downpipe. All this, I believe, is the factory up until you get to right here. And then I put the flex in there. I was actually teaching myself how to weld on this car, so it cut me some slack. My welds did get progressively better as time went on. And if you look on the Fleetwood, they're actually not bad. So this wraps around and then it comes into, this is passenger side. And then that's for my turbo mounts, wastegate, and all that stuff. God, those welds are bad. So yeah, that's where we're at on that. I'm gonna get this wrapped. Probably won't film that. I don't know if you guys care to learn how to wrap exhaust, but I probably won't film that. Let's fucking get it. So as you see, I'm getting ready to torque down the lower intake manifold. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this later on, but there's no reason for me to not get at least started on the assembly of this motor. There you go. Gotta get that coolant elbow in there. Can't forget that. But just giving you guys an update. About to torque this down, and then I might put the coolant bracket on just to get it going a little further. Make myself feel like I did something. Alright, what's going on? Back again. Got the intake, the lower intake all torqued down and stuff. Got these O-rings in there. I'm just going to rock the O-rings. I had 2 black O-rings in there before. I'm pretty sure I just found when the intake gasket I got last time didn't come with those O-rings. And I think I just got some regular parts store shit that seemed to fit. So I'm just going to rock the O-rings and hopefully we don't get any leaks this time. I think last time I just got whatever O-rings I had laying around instead of actually ordering what was designed for the motor. So I have the proper O-rings in here now, up front, these 2 here. So I'm gonna just torque the intake manifold down and start assembling the top end of the motor. Let's get it. Clean surfaces are happy surfaces. So got that all cleaned up. Now she gets to go up there. So as you see, I got the motor on its side right now. Intake and all that stuff, fuel rails on, all that fun stuff. I'm actually, let me show you now. I had to modify my fuel rails. I'm using supercharged injectors, and the body of them is a lot shorter. So I wasn't able to use the stock bracketry, so I just bent it back some, drilled new holes, and called it good. I don't have a bolt in here because it broke off, but I just got a zip tie back here because that works. And it's the same thing on the other side. So just so you guys see. But nextly, I'm going to I'm about to pull this oil pan off right now. I just drained the oil in there, and yeah, let's see how terrible it looks. I know it's going to be bad because there was all kinds of sludge and crud up top. I'm gonna need to run some real nice synthetic to try and clean this motor out, and something with some detergents in it. I'll probably put a little bit of trans fluid and like maybe a half quart or a quart in each time I change the oil. The detergents and the trans fluid, it's the detergent, so it's gonna clean up a little bit. It might burn, but whatever. I'm not worried about that turbo car. So yeah, just keep you guys updated. About to pull this oil pan, get these bolts off, and then pull this oil pan off. See you guys in a second. So I got the pan off. I mean, it's not the worst thing ever, but it's still kind of gross. I don't think this thing got very many, if any, oil changes in its lifetime. So, like I said, just gonna get some trans fluid. I got to take this pickup tube off, clean up the surface, and then after I get that oil pan off, I can put that oil pan on this car and then go from there. Wish us luck. Let's make some progress, man. What's going on? So, got this surface all nice and cleaned up, except for the back here, but I got to get the flex plate off, so I'm going to do that last. I'm going to probably mess with this later on today or in the morning, but I'm going to call it a wrap for today. We made some good progress, got the motor partially assembled. We're almost ready to go in. Just got to finish doing some cleaning. Get the new oil filter housing on. And then I can put the new clutch, flywheel, and all that good stuff on. And we can get ready to throw this bitch in the car. I still got to remember I'm going to try to bench bleed the slave cylinder. Probably won't work out too well, so it's worth a shot though. I'm gonna attempt to wrap that after I get it on the motor, just because I don't care that much and I don't feel like doing it right now. So I feel like it'd be easier to do that once it's on the motor, and yeah, and all that good stuff. And with that being said, sorry, I know I'm kind of like out of it. I literally just stopped wrenching, so I'm trying to slow my brain down as I figure shit out. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let that bitch eat.